Hello, welcome to another theory of the House of the Dragon. House of the Dragon is generous with its depiction of dragons, showcasing their majestic and terrifying qualities. So far, the show has shown off dragons like Vhagar, Syrax, and Caraxes. Wild dragons are a rare category that has not yet been introduced in the show, but they play a crucial role in the books. The Cannibal, the most terrifying dragon, exhibits cannibalistic tendencies, adding a primal evil and repulsive element to its character. Warning, spoilers alert. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Prepare to be shocked as we unveil the most spine-chilling dragon in House of the Dragon, and no, it's not the legendary Vhagar. We'll explore the rich lore and history surrounding this formidable creature, uncovering the shocking moments that have made them the true standout of the series. If you thought Vhagar was the pinnacle of dragon terror, think again. With its portrayal of dragons, HBO's House of the Dragon has been more than generous, giving us glimpses of approximately a dozen or so different dragons, each with distinctive features and appearances. We'll likely receive even more dragons if the second season tries to stay true to its inspiration. Dragons are also unquestionably a gift from the program. Digitally reimagined versions of our most ancient fabled beasts, but as amazing as the creatures may be, they are also utterly terrifying. Dragons are beasts best admired from a distance because of their age-hardened scales, sneezing nostrils, and razor-sharp fangs. And while Vhagar, the show's largest dragon, has been introduced to us, the most dreadful dragon, a wild dragon by the name of Cannibal, has yet to appear on House of the Dragon. Where are the wild dragons in Dance of the Dragon? Dragons of all sizes and temperaments have been featured in a wide range of media, including Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon. However, there is one type of dragon that we have yet to see on television or in movies: untamed dragons. As the name implies, a wild dragon is essentially an adult dragon that has never developed a bond with a rider. They lead independent lives in the wild, disobeying any orders from people and refusing to build bonds with them. Since the majority of the Targaryen children form bonds with the dragon hatchlings when they are young and the dragons become amenable to human bonding, wild dragons in Westeros are far more uncommon than the castle dragons we are familiar with. Though it is unknown why some dragons fail to form bonds with people and go rogue, the fact that such creatures do exist implies that not all dragons are created equal. The endeavor to tame and use these dragons is a significant plot point in the books, and although it hasn't been discussed in the program, it will probably be included in the second season. Sheepstealer, Grey Ghost, and Cannibal are the three wild dragons that can be found wandering around Dragonstone at the beginning of Dance of the Dragons. Because of his passion for mutton and how often it led him to steal sheep from the area near Dragonstone to Driftmark, Sheepstealer earned his nickname. A little, slender dragon named Grey Ghost could blend with the mist and clouds because of his gray-white skin. Then there was Cannibal, a big dragon with black scales and mysterious emerald eyes who was known to eat his own kind. Who is the Cannibal? Although the exact age of the Cannibal is unclear, it is known that he is significantly older and larger than the other wild dragons. King Yeares was still a very small child when Sheepstealer emerged from his egg, making Sheepstealer at least 80 years old, if not older. The Cannibal would be around 100 years old, making him older than the majority of the dragons living during the dance because he is older than Sheepstealer. Dragons are generally thought to be aggressive animals, but the Cannibal was a whole distinct species. Although antagonistic, his hatred towards people was understandable given his savage nature. What makes the Cannibal the most terrifying dragon? It's one thing to murder a fellow dragon out of rage, but the Cannibal's acts suggest that he truly takes pleasure in devouring other members of his species. And the idea of cannibalism itself has a different level of horror. It has a primitively wicked and disgusting feeling. And you can't help but wonder what alarming degree of detachment from one's species is required for one to consume one's own kind, making it feel unsettlingly insane. The Cannibal feels like an adversary you wouldn't ever want to encounter on the battlefield due to the dragon's cannibalistic instincts. Since the individuals who encountered the Cannibal never lived to tell the tale, virtually nothing is known about him. Before or during the Targaryen Civil War, the Cannibal was hardly ever seen, and after the dance was over, he completely vanished. This knowledge gap, along with the Cannibal's odd behavior, produced a hefty vacuum in which bizarre stories frequently evolved. According to one such piece of lore, the Cannibal lived in Dragonstone prior to Aegon the Conqueror and his dragons setting foot in Westeros and belonged to a separate bloodline of dragons than Aegon's. This goes on to explain why the Cannibal was antagonistic to other dragons and unable to form bonds with Targaryens because he was never a member of their family. Although the explanation neatly fits the Cannibal's unpredictable behavior into a box, it has not yet been verified. The Cannibal had to be at least 240 years old to support the claim, which is older than any dragon we've seen in the Song of Ice and Fire, leading the majority of Meisters to disbelieve the notion. Thank you for watching.